I'm in a pizzeria here, a pizzeria filled with murder animals. So at the very, very least, if I'm gonna die in here, I want to die with a backpack full of pizzas. How's it going, eh? My name is the Slumberjack, and welcome to Freddy Fazblox Pizza Roleplay. I heard that this is an extra cool little Freddy Five Nights at Freddy's FNAF roleplay game here in Roblox, and I wanted to check it out for myself. You start by selecting a character. At first, you can only have an endoskeleton or a human. You can earn tickets and tokens just by playing the game, play arcade games. You can eventually purchase animatronics. And so for now, I'm not really going to have anything. These are eventually, you can have Freddy, Toy Freddy, Fredbear. You can have the various versions of it. For now, all I have is this very freaky looking endoskeleton, or I would play by myself, or a child version of myself, which is just very slightly smaller and also maybe a tiny bit thinner. It looks like he gets wider as an adult. I guess he packs on a few pounds. The endoskeleton, the Freddy Endo, Bonnie Endo, Chica, and Foxy. I'm just going to go with the standard one. Ooh, I kind of like the blue eyes. I didn't notice the eye colors were changing there. I'm going to go with the regular endoskeleton. I also like that the hook hand is still there, even though it's an endoskeleton. I guess that just means that there's nothing covering that part of the skeleton in Foxy. I don't think they would build a hook around a hook. So that must just be exposed endoskeleton on the actual final version of Foxy then. Yeah, that's totally how it looks. Oh, this is neat. You can even actually see how... Well, for some reason it's not showing Chica. You can see how it kind of fits around the endoskeleton. That's really cool. I thought it would just be an entirely new model, like a 3D model entirely separate from the different characters. You can see they put the time in to actually fit it around the skeleton. That looks great. That actually looks really, really cool. So, oh, dang it. You can't pick things that someone else has taken. That doesn't really make a lot of sense, because there's clearly like a bunch of people playing as the endoskeleton right now. Oh, but they're probably playing as various different endoskeletons. I managed to get away with it. So I think I think it let me pick Bonnie. So I do have one. Wow, this is a freaky camera angle to be looking at. Oh, there we go. It was just pushed up against against the table there. Hey, we got another endoskeleton just hanging out in the room with us. You guys just want to be freaky robot friends? Can we just, like, hang out, get to know each other? This guy looks like he's offline. Nope, there his eyes go. He's wide awake. Up and running. Ooh, I hear some tunes. What do we got going on in here, guys? There's just a bunch of creepy endoskeletons wandering around. And one brave kid who's just decided to... Oh, my goodness. Who is using that? Who is just screaming in my face there? I want to get away from those people if they're going to be screaming at me like that. How do we play one of these arcades? Maybe we give that a try? Insert a token and try and win some things? I have tokens. Well, maybe I'll go elsewhere and see if we can do something else instead. This is a very thoroughly constructed pizzeria. Excuse me, this is where I was going to go. I'm the one who wanted to go play with, I don't know, the plungers? I don't think those are plungers. What do we have on the wall here? My fun day. Lots of people having fun days. Look at all these people enjoying Freddy when he wasn't a monster. He looks like he's a nice guy there. Looks like someone I'd want to hang out with, get to know, be pals with. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Oh, cool. This is a very thoroughly recreated opening room here where you actually have the different door panels and there's like the fan on the desk and everything like that. I will be honest, I've actually only ever personally played the first FNAF, and then outside of that I've just kind of watched other people play it and then read up on some of the lore and stuff like that. Not a ton, not super in depth, so this is kind of a jumping off point for me where maybe I'll learn a little bit more about this world. I've been curious for a long time to get a little more involved and invested in the lore of Freddy. So if you guys have good resources to recommend on like a good video to watch or good reading to do to learn more about the lore and the characters, I'd love to hear it. Don't run, don't yell, don't scream, don't poop on the floor. You'd think you wouldn't have to mention that one, but you want to have it in the rules just in case. It's for safety and also for sanity. Like, not for keeping people sane, which it probably also is, but for sanitation reasons. Cleanliness is very important, and poop on the floor doesn't go with that. Stay close to mom. Don't touch Freddy. Never touch Freddy. Don't hit. Always a good rule. Generally, most of these are good in general, but that one especially a good life rule. Leave before dark. Thank you. The management. So the management knew. They knew that things were going wrong in here. Ooh, someone is actually operating the doors there. Hey, this is what that guy was doing at the very beginning there. He deactivated himself and closed his eyes. Oh, that's so creepy. And you actually can't move when you're deactivated. But he was just hanging out in a corner, shutting himself off. Come closer, Kitty. Maybe I can activate, open my eyes, and then I'll stand just right at the doorway there, and I'm going to wait for her to open it. Oh, I think it opened on its own. I don't think she was there anymore. Let's try and jump scare at the camera. The animation on it is pretty good, but obviously there's not a lot going on with the mouth or anything like that. Change eyes? Oh, gross, creepy, dark eyes. Those were just kind of evil red eyes. I think those are just the regular eyes, though. Even the red eyes kind of scare me. They're freaky, if you ask me. I'm gonna walk around with my mouth open because I think it looks extra funny. I thought the time would be rolling over because the game kind of said that every so often in game time, it would roll over and I would earn more tokens. There's something going on up here. Oh, these are just a bunch of the other players who jumped up on here. Well, I'll get up on there if you guys want to have a bit of a performance. Just scream at each other a few times. Nah, I want to go check out the arcade. Am I too tall for this door? I actually can't go through here. I hope there's another way to get to there. Oh, good. I can go through that one. Okay, I was scared most doors weren't going to work for me. I can't figure out how to do this token thing. I'm going to have to ask someone. The square pizzeria pizzas, that's pretty funny. She's clearly doing it. I thought this was a person playing the game. I guess it must not be. That's kind of spooky. You don't really know who's real and who isn't. It's like being in a room full of like mannequins. And also everyone's just screaming at each other all over the place. Everyone's trying to be the spookiest possible. I'm going to try playing as myself this time and see if that affects things. You spawn outside when you play as a person. It's not very well lit, but I am outside, can't really see anything. Oh, you can buy these? Maybe not. Not actually. It advertises that you can. Or maybe it just won't let me because I don't actually have the tickets. Oh, is this how I would purchase the different animatronics? Maybe. Oh, you can't click anything or do any, scaring or anything when you're as a person. So I'm glad I tried out the endoskeleton first. Oh, you totally have to be a person in order to play the arcade machines, which I'm not lined up with properly, so I can't actually play it, which is kind of annoying. So I guess that's the point. You play as a person, and then you can unlock the different endoskeletons and animatronics, I should say. Oh no, the mask that my character wears gets in the way. That's very unfortunate for me. Oh, there, I can move Freddy around in the game, though. What is he trying to do? Go from one room to the cake. I grabbed the cake, and I don't see where else I'm allowed to go. Oh, maybe he just delivers the cake to the kids. This is when he's not being evil Freddy. This is when he's just being regular good old Freddy. Freddy the entertainer. None of these kids want their cake. It won't let me bring it to them. Take your cake. Now we got some happy children. And I think that's it. I think you just run back and forth collecting cakes. Not a very exhilarating game, but I do want to earn some tickets, so I guess I'll feed everyone. I don't really know how complicated it is to have a arcade game nested inside of a Roblox game like this. It seems pretty cool. I haven't seen anything else like that so far. To be honest, I'm still pretty new to Roblox, so it might not be that exciting, but to me it's pretty cool, pretty different from other things I've seen. And that's it. I've given everyone cake. Except for myself. I guess I might want some cake too. Oh, they ate their cake. They need more cake already. That's, I think, enough of that. I didn't get any tickets from it. Well, that was a bit of a bust. Whoa, there's some like ovens. Ooh. Pizza. It even says pizza. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was extra loaded up on pizza. Well, if there's more pizza to be had, then I want it. I'm going to max myself out on pizzas, just to be safe. More if I can, yeah. As much pizza as it'll let me possibly carry. I'm in a pizzeria here. A pizzeria filled with murder animals. So at the very, very least, if I'm going to die in here, I want to die with a backpack full of pizzas. Maybe I can go other places as the human that I couldn't go just as an endoskeleton, like here. Oh, that's why. It's not that I was too tall for the door. It's just that this is like the human area. So the endoskeletons literally weren't allowed through it. I was going around to see if there was any secrets to discover or anything like that, but it's neat to be able to interact with this stuff, but it seems to be about all I can do. Here is a totally different arcade game as Bonnie this time. See what we can do here, just bring balloons to everyone. Ooh, there's a bunch of different maps and areas to walk through on this one. Oh, I only have a minute. I don't really know what I'm trying to accomplish in 1 minute. But I'll just run around a little bit and see what I could possibly find to try and earn some points. Hopefully earn some tickets. Oh, this level layout is getting increasingly complicated. Oh, I thought it was like a trophy or something that I could grab. I only have 20 seconds left and I still feel like I have so many different areas that I could actually run around through. Ooh. I found a kid or something. Oh, and oh no, I don't have much time at all. Do I have to bring him to that health pad? Wait, did the timer reset? Maybe it reset when I grabbed that kid. Do I have to bring him to here? Not here. Here? Yes, I refound it. Maybe this wasn't the goal. Oh, maybe it's just a huge open area, and every time you find a kid, it just resets the timer, and you have to find the next kid? Oh, no. Get out of the way, face. Why did that happen all of a sudden? Someone must have pushed me. Pretty odd to have your own face get in the way. I chose to play as an adult. You'd think by the time I was an adult, I would have learned to look past my own face. Oh, game over. But I actually earned tickets. You can earn tickets in this one, which is something I couldn't do just in the last game I tried. Bonnie Toy Hunt. Ah, so you're just trying to find toys. Freddy's Cake Party. I think those are the only two ones. It was much easier to keep track of where I had and hadn't been when I didn't have to keep moving the camera around to see past this goofy snout. Am I just that bad at this? I cannot find a second toy. Oh, there it was. I found it. Oh, this is a gift. It looked like a hospital sign on the floor, but you can see it's open, the open panels of the box there. Hey, I found another. Oh, I'm gonna rake in the tickets and I'm gonna buy me an animatronic. Hey, it looks like Bonnie just found Bonnie there. Just kind of a blue Bonnie, rather than the usual purple. Oh, there was another one already. Easy peasy. These lemons sure are squeezy. And again. I guess they're Chica and Foxy and everything. I am just finding versions of the animatronics, just toy versions, similar to the ones that it claims I can spend tickets on in the opening area. I think that was Golden Freddy. want to make sure I have something like 100 maybe. I think that's like the minimum it would cost to purchase an animatronic. If I end up with a bunch of extra, I could purchase an animatronic and a cool skin for it. So maybe we'll aim for that. Oh, hiding in the starting area. 30 tickets. After all that, I only earned 30? I won. I literally won, and it only counts as 30 earned? Jeez. 200, 150, 275. And then who knows what the skins cost, because you have to buy the actual thing first. My goodness, those are expensive. Maybe it's actually easier to earn through the cake one, so I'm going to try this again. These kids sure do like cake. I'm not sure if they realize they're in a pizzeria. I mean, the cake we make is okay, but the pizza is great. You should be ordering pizzas instead. Ooh, a couple empty tables that time, so I think it's getting more difficult to keep up with the demands of these tables because they're starting to eat them a little more quickly. I think someone must have turned on the merry-go-round. I'm suddenly hearing like kind of carnival type music in addition to the arcade music. I gotta start remembering the order that they finished up their cake in. So like the bottom left guys need it next. So presumably the longer you leave them without their cake, the more upset they'll get, and then you lose. So now these guys need cake next. Somehow I'm getting back ahead of this a little bit now. I was starting to fall behind, and most times I was coming back, there'd be 2 cake requests going on. See, just like that. Oh, there was 3 for a second there. I'm definitely gonna fall behind. This can't go on much longer. How are they eating cake more quickly the longer this goes on? Shouldn't they be getting full and slowing down? I will say though, these are some awfully fast bakers. They're pumping out cakes at a crazy rate. If I could make cakes as fast as I could eat them, I would be a much fatter person. Oh. Well, I won again, apparently. It's better than getting a game over. We can only afford the one animatronic. I guess we go check it out. I don't think I want to play another 15 minutes of those arcade games, which move super slowly just to afford an animatronic. Oh, Chica's the only one I can afford, and someone else is already Chica. I ended up buying a few, just a tiny small amount, because I wanted to purchase something. I wanted to be able to show off an animatronic, so why not? There we go. Oh, he wanders right off the stage, which is cool. Oh man, the clunky movements are extra neat. Whoa, lots of options here. So you can do the jump scare like before. You can change the eyes. The deactivated eyes look very creepy. I'm going to open up the jaw. Music? Oh, that's what I was hearing when I thought I was hearing the merry-go-round. Toggle curtains. Oh my goodness, I can play around with the curtains on the stage here. That's neat. You can't do that. Only I can do that. Toggle the curtains again. So if I open... Perform. Aw, look at Bonnie rocking out up on stage there. The animation on that is very well done. That's very animatronic-like. I like the looks of that. I wish the music was a guitar to go along with that, but that's okay. Then toggle curtains, stop music, stop performing. I'm going to change eyes. Close eyes. Deactivate. Toggle the curtains. Sitting there, shut down, waiting. Then toggle the curtains again. Activate. Open eyes. Toggle curtain and jump scare. That's fun to play around with. Hold prop? You can just walk around with the guitar? That's extra scary to have a guitar just in your hands while you're stomping around. Oh, is someone playing as Foxy? Yeah, they are. That's neat. Now we got a Bonnie and a Foxy. Well, I should change my eyes and deactivate, and I'll just hang out next to Foxy here. Oh, I should also have my eyes closed. Guess we're just gonna hang out for a minute. What was that the Foxy just did? He did like a quick little wave. Why am I kind of moving around? I didn't tell you to deactivate. Well, that's fun to mess around with. Very well done, very realistic models, and the full endoskeleton and everything that they got going on there is very creepy, very cool, super well done. The game doesn't seem like it has a ton to offer, and it's a bit of a grind to get the tickets you need, but if you're looking for like a really good roleplay experience, then this would be super effective, because it's a really well done pizzeria, the characters all look great and everything like that, so I would recommend it for those reasons alone. But I think that's all I'm going to spend in this game for now, unless they do some major updates or anything like that. Give it a little bit more to play around with. I'm going to climb up on stage here so we can have a nice fun playoff from Bonnie. Hey, if you liked what you saw and you're not already subscribed, please do so. You can also hit that bell icon to make sure you're receiving any notifications from the channel. I do hope to start live streaming soon, so you wouldn't want to miss that. Please like, comment, let me know what you did and didn't like about the video. I would love to hear what you guys thought. So thank you guys all so much for watching. You have a wonderful evening, and sleep tight.